Welcome back to Expeditions. Join us as we embark on our very first expedition. More after this. Hello and welcome to another Expeditions video. We've just completed the tutorial and the only thing we can do at this point is First Expedition, which is found in Little, Colorado. As you can see, everything is locked currently. Expeditions are the main missions. Progress through the game and earn various rewards by completing them. Okay, I'll try and not call them contracts, I promise. So it looks like there's some requirements. We'll need jack screws, which I really want to test out. Looks like our first expedition is set on the easy difficulty. We'll be covering 1,000 meters, I think, because 1,000 feet would be kind of a small area. The terrain has height differences and some water. That's helpful. We'll need to use an off-road truck with a sideboard. This is a list of your vehicles. Different vehicles are better suited for different types of terrain. Okay, I think we'll just use the 216 Action, the SE version, which is slightly better. Looks like it can carry 6 slots of inventory and some cargo. So we will buy the jack screw for 1,500, which gives us 2 uses. We'll definitely use at least one to give it a try. Okay, next we need to equip a sideboard, which I wonder if you can use the short flatbed. No, I think we'll just go with the short sideboard. Both are free anyway. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of upgrades to unlock. Looks like a lot of them are locked behind missions, unlike in SnowRunner, where most of these were just found through exploration. Not sure how I feel about that just yet, but it's not something I'm going to worry about right now. Okay, so I think we have everything in order. I see the option to deploy, so that means all requirements have been met. There's the HQ, and looks like we can start the expedition. Alright, so here we go. I forgot the controls already. Can't remember how to switch to the in the cab view, but I promise to get that sorted out before the next video. First, we need to get to the crossroads, which should be this first marker here. Easy enough. Looks like next we'll be heading down towards that pond and try out the echo sounder. We need to get to the first checkpoint, but I kind of want to inspect this other area here, which seems to have another mission. Here we are at the blue marker, but I'm not seeing anything here. So it looks like everything must be locked until you finish the first expedition. So I wonder if what I just tried doing is considered the free roam feature, which is basically locked until you finish the main expeditions. I guess we'll have to find out later. Assuming we can make it up this hill, next we're going to test out the echo sounder. And if it works exactly how I think it does, it's really something that would have saved me from so much engine damage in SnowRunner. Maybe they'll add this to that game in an upcoming feature, along with some of these other gadgets. And right off the bat, I'm really wishing the reading would stay visible just a little bit longer, so we wouldn't have to keep going into the devices to reactivate it again. Let's just make it to the next marker. I really wasn't expecting to make a pickup here, considering it's a radio station and a set of electronics equipment, but okay. Looks like from here, I'm assuming we will need to get it up that hill, but not before launching our next set of devices, which is the drone. Not gonna lie, I do like the drone so you can get that aerial view of the surrounding area. I'm really gonna have to get used to these controls or change them, especially the left shift button to move up. I might change that to the spacebar later if that's possible. I noticed earlier that you can abandon the drone at any time, which is a good thing because I can only imagine how many times I could crash this thing if we had to bring it back for landing. From here, it looks like we just need to traverse up this mountain, which is something I'm familiar with. The 2's Action has a lot of torque, so I'm basically just having to keep it under control without going too fast. You know, this doesn't really feel like the first real expedition. It's really starting to feel like a second tutorial. I bet the next thing we need to cover is winching. Look at that, right on cue. Seriously though, I did hear that winching is a lot better in this game. So many interruptions. Looks like the quick winch is still there, which is really helpful. You can find the winch in the device menu as well. Okay, great. From here, it looks like we just have to make it around this turn, and hopefully there we can install the radio station. What's this? Sometimes in expeditions you will have to complete quest item deliveries or complete structure construction. Okay. Now we get to test out the binoculars. Binoculars are a great way to explore the map and find useful places or convenient paths for the vehicle to pass. Makes sense. So if we open up our map, we should be able to mark the area there with a waypoint. Just like that. There we go. Now just zoom in and boom. Now we need to look around some more with the drone. And once you discover this airdrop area, it will prompt you to explore the rest of the area with your drone. But first, let's test out that jack screw. What do you say? Perfect, and just confirming that I have no way to get myself out of this situation. Let's deploy the jack screw, which is not in the device menu, but here in the inventory. Well, okay then. That is really simple to use and will come in very handy. Now let's find a better parking spot to explore the rest of the highlighted area with the drone and complete this mission. We might just be a little out of reach with the bad signal. Nope, that was just enough to get the 100%. Now we just need to drive to the next point, which is back over that way. Looks like the final bit of this is to recover back at the base. In order to do that, you'll have to open up the mini-map, but for some reason you can't click on the actual base on the map. You have to go into Outposts and Gates section and then select Field Operation Base from there. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of the first expedition. I really didn't know it would basically be another tutorial, but you know what? It's a great introduction to all the basic mechanics of the game, as well as all the various devices, so I'm sure it'll be helpful to newer players out there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and let me know in the comments section if you're playing this game and what you think about it so far. I'm not really going to base my opinion on it just yet. I'll wait until we dive deeper into the game. If you're already a subscriber, you know that I will take a really thorough look at the whole game just like I did with SnowRunner. And hey, if you're not yet a subscriber, now's a great time to join. I'll see you all on the next one.